Okay, Mike is picking up fine. Let's get back into this. Would I leave off? Oh, okay. Pregnancy event. 31 days after. Fuck, I forgot to check, see what day that actually happened at. Well, whatever. Ooh. Oh, don't go. Spoon one. What's this? Oh! Oh, whoops, I forgot. I have this. You know, if I ever wanted to do a speedrun of this, I'm gonna have to go back and check. Take note of everything that was needed and all. And then don't get the dog because apparently I didn't need it. I hate when I accidentally think otherwise. I guess you could probably just call this a victory lap since I already have all the things needed. And, I don't know. Pretty longish game, I gotta say. Well, if I add all the times and shit up, it's not that long. But since I was stopping them all about 30 minutes, yeah, it's somewhat longish. Though, if I were to do a speedrun of this, It'd be a bit annoying. Well, not that annoying, since I could just always do the save and just load to manipulate the randomness of the drops you get from animals and the mines. However, I figured a lot of them would probably stop at the credits roll. They usually do. If the Harvest Moon games have actual stories and all. Otherwise, they stop at a marriage candidates. Just like A Wonderful Life and Another Wonderful Life. Though if you go to the speedruns.com and all, they don't usually add speedruns unless people are interested in running it. And if you request a speedrun to do, well, they're gonna ask you to provide one first, just to see how it would turn out. You know, they'd use your run as an example on the rules and all. Mostly where to start and where to end. And that's just so the boards won't get cluttered up or anything like that. Oh, there's other reasons too. But I'm guessing that's the most reason. I don't know. If there's enough people asking for it, then yeah, they would make a different category or something like that. But again, if you're the first person asking for it, you have to show proof or an example. Otherwise, they're not gonna take the suggestion seriously and all. Like, mostly for any percent type of things, what they're looking for is when to start and when to end. I usually like starting when you gain control of the character. Some people start when the game starts, that's fine. But it's depending on the game. And depending on the vine, I guess. I have actually, now that I think about it, helped with some rules of some runs. Like just the when to start and when to end type of thing. like The Last Airbender. I took to heart that it usually ends when you lose control of it, so the last attack against the pillar on Commander Zhao. However, that game is mostly about movement optimizations more than I realize. It's like I can get it the time down lower than what it currently is. I think it's around 116 or so. I don't know if I didn't make a mistake that led into my death on there or something. I could have got it below 115. For example, that's actually 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's not 1 minute and 15 seconds for a lot of people. And yeah, I'll get back to running it eventually. I'm just taking a bit of a break. Eventually, I will get the time very impressive to near literally 60 minutes. I've done so before. I just got really rusty at the game. And each run I'm doing, I'm just improving and improving. But yes, when I do speedruns, usually I upload it the same day I did the run, or if I can't, I do it a day later. Some cases of I can't is when the internet goes out or something like that. Internet issues and all, or YouTube problems. So, I do find it funny that I was one of the few people that did a speedrun on Vampire when it first came out. I want to replay that game, sadly. What I'm thinking is I'm definitely gonna just get all the upgrades and shit and just treat it like an action game, like it should have been in the first place. But I wonder if the glare on the sewers is gone, and the constant loading if you're going too fast. It's like, oh my god. I don't care, let's just go with this. Okay. Now on summer 30th, the baby is born. Let's just buy some more seeds. Not seeds. Feed. Well, but the chemistry... Okay, since it's been that long since the last I talked... No, the chemistry does not go down. I don't know why people keep saying it does for games like this, but it does not. Sure, they might get lonely and stuff, but... it don't. And yes, I am the type of person that would experiment that. Aww. If you wanted to, you could get 2 kids on here. But... I'm not sure I want to. Actually, I don't know if the sleep sickness would actually affect the second kid as well. If so, then this character is just so unlucky. Oh yeah, the cooking lady sells the formula and shit. So this may be a bit slower since every day for 30 or so odd days. Or was it 60? I don't know. You're gonna have to use the battle with the baby and give it formula. Till it grows up and the sickness happens. Honestly, since most of these games doesn't really have a built into them, it's mostly of what you make to it, kind of like Minecraft on the Xbox, way long before they added the Ender Dragon. So, and a lot of Harvest Moon games, the old ones, there is no end to them. So me, I kind of take it as the end is when the kid grows up. A lot of times. Though, I am tempted to actually get Harvest Moon 64 and just play that. A lot of people saying it's one of the best Harvest Moon games ever made. and it's very hard to get a perfect ending. Which you have 3.5 years. That's the time limit of that game, and supposedly the day passes very fast. So, Farmer Pete needs to get on with his work. Yes, his name in the Old One's lot is Pete. The MC has different names throughout, but usually it's just Pete. Most of the one to where the Harvest Goddess's name is Gaia, the farmer's name's gonna be Pete. Usually, when the Harvest Moon game don't have the goddess's name in it, fans of it kind of give them a nickname, like the one in this one, and the 4 games it's in. It's just called Blue Harvest Goddess. She takes the title as a name a lot. And usually the Harvest Goddess tells you her name when you marry her, in a lot of the Harvest Moon games. Even in the spin-off ones, well, there are some spin-off ones to where they just use the game's name when they're referring to it in wikis and shit. Though, so far, I've done my research and there's only one Harvest Moon game to where when you marry the Harvest Goddess, she'll actually live with you in your house. Yeah, sadly, that is the only Harvest Moon game to where you cannot have a kid with anyone. As far as I know. Which I find hilarious. It's also one of the only ones to where it has boss battles for some reason. A lot of Harvest Moon fans know which one I'm talking about. What's this? Oh. Are you fucking... My DS died on me. Wow. I will stop the recording here and get back to it when I'm around summer 16 or 17. It's like, holy fucking shit. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate.